Hey guys, it's Screamarts here with another video for the MB Academy. As always, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. We really do appreciate all of your support over here. If you have a video suggestion, please let us know and we will try to accommodate that. Yeah, today I want to talk a little bit about triplets, what you can do with it, with drums, and then also we're gonna do a little like jump up FM style bass with it. So yeah, with triplets, it's kind of important to know where you can put the individual hits. So like a 4/4 type of rhythm will work. So like a 1/4 rhythm on 174, for example, will work still with triplets. And 16ths, for example, won't work anymore because then it won't be triplets anymore. So always be aware of that. How can we tell? You know, we can tell by in Ableton, for example, right-clicking just in an empty space, and then we can go to triplet grid here, and sometimes it just doesn't let you do it, so you have to go further in for some reason. And then you can choose triplet grid. Why that is, don't ask me. And as you can see now, there's like these three little things here. It's free. So what you can also tell is if you're having a conventional kick pattern like so, it will be off the grid here. See, it will be somewhere in between. So if you zoom out like that, you can actually see where you can put the hits to get a triplet. So this one still works as triplet. It's kind of like an old school jump up type of thing to do. You can also put the kick here, as you get that classic jump up swing. So you can do it like that. And you get some really cool things you can play with, like triplet kicks and stuff. See, and you get these cool little grooves. So sometimes starting in triplets alone can be a great idea, can lead to great ideas for tunes. And as you can see, I have these regular drum bass shuffles here, and they are now totally off because they're not in triplet. But what I can do is I can just zoom in again and see, oh, okay, this way hit will be there and this way hit will be there, and then see, for example, or this will work as well, or something like that. But yeah, that's how this works. And if you really want a shaker, what I would do is take just a normal envelope like that. And then for some reason the millimeters isn't showing up. Now it is. We can put it to 16s, right? But that won't work. But in Serum 2 you can go to triplets as well. So you, and then wait until the T shows up. You can go, that's too fast, but 1/8 triplet, you know, with a T will work. And then you get these type of grooves, and that can be really cool. And here, for example, the snare plays at the same time with a kick over there. So let's leave that out and just do it like that. Turn this down a little bit, the off snares. And that's really fun, isn't it? And now we can do some bass and basically apply the same principles here. We can put some PD from B here, make some, put the same LFO over there. And to make it kind of more interesting, add some distortion, add a bit of reverb. And then, as you can see, now it's in the fourth rhythm, which will still work with triplet. So you could do it like that. And of course, you need to put it on in the right spot. But it's not as fun this way, in my opinion. So especially with everything else being triplets, so you could also go into triplets and choose, for example, a eighth triplet note. And the funny thing is, you can now automate that, and it will show you where you are. So you could go to 1/4 triplet. Then you could also choose another triplet in the beginning. And that way you already got a way better idea of a groove and an idea for a track, maybe. And then you could go crazy here for a sec, maybe. Then you could automate it either way. That was just by automating the octave of the second oscillator. And yeah, then you can play with the settings here. Could automate that as well for a bit of fun and for a bit of variation. And then maybe like that towards the end. Pretty cool. And also you could automate that a little bit, like the cutoff. Have some fun with that. And now if we sidechain this properly to the kick at the snare, it's gonna sound really cool, hopefully. So yeah, I think the whole triplet thing is a fun thing to try around with. As you can see, it's really grooving, and I actually should write more tunes in triplets because it's really fun. And at this part where it gets like super hectic kick wise towards the end, you could just, you know, completely sidechain it here. Then you could add a drum fill here or something. Yeah, it's really fun working in triplets that way. And as you can see, is just one note. We could go crazy and now change some of the notes up, you know. And to not get that weird sound, you need to add some portamento. But yeah, that's how you do triplet stuff. It's a really fun technique. Have fun with writing tunes in that. And yeah, hope you liked the video and see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.